Shadow of Kraw, Episode 14, The King Under the Mountain, Part 1, presented by Raw 20.
As you touch this crown, you feel strange energy lash out at you, pulsating through you, but you're able to resist it. It feels like a cold chill. At the very instant that you touch the crown, at the same time, the doors in the front that were originally opened by you guys slam shut. And you start hearing voices in Dwarven. And they're saying, "How dare you touch my crown? How dare you enter these halls?" And as you hear this, you start seeing these specters floating through the walls, up from the ground, one from the ceiling. Roll initiative.
Ooh, all right.
Oh, wow.
This is not great.
Call them out.
14.
14 for Momexius.
8.
8 for Atherin. Reek.
I crit again!
Reek he's determined to go
Oh my
first.
god. Yeah, seriously.
All right, great. You can see a total of 5 specters. Reek, you're up first. The closest one is 10 feet away from you.
Alright. 10 feet away. Okay, so I am going to throw my fire stick at it. Just plain and simple, like the good old Reek.
Roll to hit.
22.
22. You definitely hit.
Alright.
That's good news.
I do 13 damage, one of which is fire, and that fire ignores resistances.
Okay, so you managed to hit this thing. So it's reeling back as you throw this thing at it, but it kind of like, you see that it definitely wavers a bit in its spectral form, but it doesn't seem as affected. But it still like rears back a bit.
Right.
Next up is it as it reaches towards you, since you're closest to it. And it reaches out to touch you, but you rear back just in time as it misses you. Next up, Momexius.
Nice. Are there any that are within 5 feet of each other?
There's 2 that are within 5 feet of each other.
Okay, great. I'm going to throw an ice knife at one of them using a second level spell slot.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll to hit. 23.
23 hits. Roll the damage,
All right,
please.
so, wow, 1 damage.
Oh,
Are
no.
you serious?
Yep. I rolled a 1, and I don't add anything to it. But now they will also do death saves, and if they fail, they take 18. Oh my
Wow.
god, I rolled a 1 on the d10 and then 3 6s on the 3d6.
Wow.
So
I really hope at least one of them fails, because otherwise this was a 1 damage turn.
I mean, they make dex saves. If they pass, they don't take any damage.
No, they take none.
All right, so one of them passes, the other one fails.
Oh, thank god, at least one of them.
So how much damage do you do? 12?
18.
18. Wow, one of
Yeah.
them outright just disintegrates as these ice blades pass through it.
Thank god they're not too tough.
Great. Now these specters start to rear on Momexius.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Their
We're in your
whispers-
mountain.
Their whispers haunting you. Oh god. They both reach out to touch you, and they both miserably cannot get to you. You just dodge out of the way easily. Atherin, you're up next. Make
So-
an attack.
Yeah, I will make my attacks. So that is an 18 and a 20. Do those hit?
18. They both hit. Who roll to hit? Roll your damage for the first attack.
Okay. Just the first one?
The first one first.
That is a 16. And 3 of which is poison.
16. All right.
16 slashing, 3 of which is poison.
Roll. Okay. Roll your second attack.
Okay.
So 16.
That is a 4.
4. Okay. You launch both of your chakrams at these things, and they pass through them, and they start to rear back, but their shape is not as affected as you feel like it would be. Like if it was flesh, you feel like as if, this would be more effective. The first attack though that you made with your chakram, the poison one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's a magic weapon as well.
I don't know if you wrote that.
It's for the purposes of like what I intended, it was a magic weapon. So that one seems to have more effect on the Spectre. One of these things is wavering incredibly, so almost seeming to fade out of existence, but barely hanging on, like flashing in and out. Next up is Yorm, who charges by Reek's side. "Stay behind me!" he cries as he goes to make an attack on one of the specters that's in front of him. And he hits. And he hits hard. He slashes out one of these specters that was in front of Reek, completely destroying it. Next up, Reek.
That's it, Yom. My turn. And then I take out another one of my fire sticks, although I don't have time to light this one. And I go to Yom's side and attack the same one. So therefore, melee.
Okay. Roll to hit.
All right. 20.
Great. Yeah, you don't even have to roll the damage because I know you get +9. You managed to destroy the specter. There's only 2 left at this point.
Awesome.
One of the specters, however, infuriated with you, reaches over, not specifically Reek, but reaches over to Momexius and attacks him. Does a 20 does hit. Okay, so it grasps Momexius as its icy touch hits you, dealing a total of 13 necrotic damage to you. And I need you to make I need you to make a con save.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and roll con 9.
You also
9.
you feel weakened as this thing touches you with its icy grasp. Your maximum hit point has been reduced by 13.
Ooh, that's rough.
Next up, Momexius, this thing that just touched you. What are you gonna do to it?
How dare you touch me? And I evoke a fiery blade in my hand and strike at it with it. So that is 16 to hit.
Yes, it hits. Roll the damage.
Yes. 8 damage.
Great.
Not
So
great.
you strike at it with this fiery sword, dealing 8 damage to it. It starts to waver a bit, but it's still looking strong. And it's whispering to you, "I kill you now." Next up is another specter, the one that's blinking in and out of existence, and reaches for Momexius. Not for Momexius, sorry, for Reek.
Yeah.
It goes to hit you, but as it goes to hit you, a spectral guardian appears in front of you. It looks exactly similar to Yorm, and it blocks some of the damage. You take only 5 damage, necrotic, and make a con save.
All right. That's a 5.
Your maximum hit point is also reduced by 5.
Oh dear.
Man, we are not good on our con saves today.
Atherin, you're up next.
It's my turn. I'll give another attack.
Yeah, if you hit the one that's blinking out of existence almost, you'll kill it.
Here's hoping. Okay, first swing. Here's a miss. Second swing. Does a 17 hit?
It does,
Perfect. And no flourish, unfortunately.
but it's dead.
Oh, cool.
You throw a chakram through it and it just explodes in a puff of spectral smoke and disappears. All right, next up. Next up is Yorm. He goes to slash at one of the specters that's left. The one that was been attacking Momexius. Oh, that's the wrong dice. And he hits it, doing a total of 9 damage. This thing is still looking strong though. It's bloodied, but not extremely bloodied, to be precise. Next up is Reek. You see this thing, its form is wavering a bit.
All right. I use my bonus action to light my torch that I have in hand.
Okay.
And then I run towards it and attack it.
Roll to hit.
Does 17 hit?
17 hits. Roll your damage. Mm-hmm.
And I do 12 damage.
This thing is looking extremely bloodied in the sense that it's wavering in and out of existence. Its form it's unable to hold its form for much longer, it seems. But it's up next, and its icy grasp reaches towards Momexius once again. Oh no. A spectral guardian appears in front of Momexius, attempting to block the specter, but the specter reaches right through it. Doing a total of 17 minus 6. So doing 11 damage to you,
Ooh.
necrotic.
11. All right.
And make another con save.
All right.
This
I
time with
crit on this con save.
advantage this time since you've already felt this icy effect once. It's more than enough.
All right,
You resist its
All
attack.
right, cool. Yes, nice.
Its icy touch pierces through you, but you resist and push it back.
Do you know how to do anything else?
It's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna swing again with my fiery blade.
Do it.
Oh,
You
14
hit.
to hit.
You
Yes, I hit. All right, that is, oh my god, 5 damage.
5 fire damage. You're so close.
These are bad. I got 3 6s before. Now I can't roll shit.
Hmm,
All
do
right,
we-
5 fire damage.
Do we round that up, or do we?
I mean, it's
2.5.
5, I don't think.
No, because he takes half, so 2.5. I'm gonna say you round up and you kill it.
Oh, nice.
So this thing fades out of existence. However, something's wrong. The air is cold. It's harsh, hard to breathe. You hear another voice. Did you think that was all? And before you appears another specter. This one with a kingly crown upon his head. As he pierces you all with icy blue eyes. You would face me, and you would face death.
Does it look like the black crown that was on the king who's dead?
It's exactly similar to that crown.
Oh, so I guess that's your crown.
Fear and tremble before me. Everyone make a wisdom save.
Oh god. 15.
7.
16.
Pass. Reek, you rolled a 7.
Indeed.
You did not pass. You are frightened right now. The sight of this piercing blue visage, it's the most terrifying thing you've ever seen. You have to use all of your movement to move away from this creature for the next 1 minute. And every turn you may make another wisdom save to break out of this frightened state. I'm gonna take the same initiatives that you guys had and put him in the turn order. But up first is Reek with that 24.
So do I get to do my wisdom save at the beginning of my turn?
Immediately, yes.
15?
15 passes. You manage to just break out of the fear.
I shake my head a bit. Ugh. You can't frighten. And I just stop talking. I'm still a bit scared anyway. And I throw the fire torch that I have in my hand at him.
Roll to hit.
25?
Damn. Yeah, that hits.
Oh, nice. Oh man, that was almost a crit.
Almost, yeah. And I max out my damage and I do 13.
So 13 damage. Great.
Nice.
You throw this fire torch at his spectral form and he waves past him. He rears back slightly, but he's not that affected by it.
Alright, I'm going to use my movement to fall back a bit behind my allies.
That's fine. Yorm is right in front of you.
Okay.
Next up is Momexius.
Perfect. How far is this guy from me?
He's right in front of you.
Oh,
Like
perfect.
he's
So I'm
in
just-
front of both you and Reek and Yorm.
Great. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swing my flaming sword at him then. So
Roll
that's
to
gonna
hit.
be 13 to hit.
As you go to swing this sword at him, he swiftly dodges out of the way and laughs at you. Pathetic. And now
Oh yeah, keep laughing.
he takes out a spectral war axe and swings it towards you, Momexius.
Oh shit.
This is bad.
His
Yeah, it
first
could be
attack,
better.
his first attack misses,
Oh, thank God.
and his second attack also misses.
Yes.
Oof.
Oh, that would have hurt.
Oh. Next up is Atherin.
Okay, I will tell him to pay more attention and send out my attacks. Does one crit? Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, a crit and a 22.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're coming in where it's needed, huh?
Yeah, apparently. It's like pay more attention, collapse. Like.
Roll the damages.
Okay. Question. My poison one, because I'm using multicolored dice to figure out which is what, is the one that crit. Do I double my poison damage as well?
Yeah.
Cool.
As Atherin swings his blades beautifully, they swing through
14.
the air,
14 from the poison one.
doing 14 damage and an additional.
So that's 10 from flourish and a 6 from the normal weapon.
Nice. Yeah, you swing these two chakrams. They gracefully fly through the air as they cross through this thing, and he rears back seriously from this now. It looks as if he's taken aback, like he wasn't expecting that. He goes, "How dare you, mortal!" Now it's Yorm's turn. He takes his great axe and he swings it, screaming, "Oh, I'll kill you!" And oh god! And through his rage, he just swings wildly, and he just completely misses. Oh. Reek, you're up next.
All right. So is he he's in melee range of my allies, right?
Yeah.
And-
You're kind of like surrounding him at this point,
all right.
Well, I'm fairly far.
except for you, but all the rest of you have like surrounded him practically.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna move up in melee range of him and attack him with one of my fire six.
Make an attack.
It's 12 hit.
I'd make an attempt to attack him, but he just kind of wispily moves out of the way. Next up is Momexius.
All right, perfect. So I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to swing at him with my sword. So I'll roll that. 8. I miss wildly.
Yeah, he completely dodges you. He's
Um,
seeing you coming.
I'm going to use my bonus action, though. Oh, shit. No, I can't do that. Concentration. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to do anything else.
Okay, so the Spectral King, he's looking angry now. He makes one attempt which completely misses Reek, and another attack which barely hits Momexius. As he hits his spectral war axe on you, Momexius takes a total of 4 cold damage. And your
cold
speed-
damage?
Yeah, and your speed has been
Uh,
reduced by 5.
I'm going to use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements. So I have resistance to the damage, so I'm only going to take 2. And also, on my next turn, if I hit him with a melee attack, I do an extra d6 cold damage against him.
Great. Your movement speed is reduced by 5 as well. And
Okay.
What were you saying, Reek?
As he tries to make an attack against me, I try and use my scientific understanding to discern his weaknesses.
As he makes an attack against you?
Yeah, because he tried to make an attack, right?
Okay, roll an intelligence.
That's a 20.
Yeah, you're rolling against his though, but and his stats are pretty boosted. Yeah, you're unable to discern anything.
All right.
Damn.
Yeah, he's got stuff. Next up, Atherin.
He's getting another 2 attacks.
But try again next turn, huh, Reek? Because you're rolling against him, so
Yeah, I know.
he just rolled high.
Speaking of rolling high, I just rolled high. 24 and a 19.
What are those hits?
Okay. I did not get an odd number, so I can't flourish.
Roll your damage. As you throw this masterful chakram through the air,
7 poison.
piercing through it. It's starting to get annoyed with you now. It looks directly
That's odd.
over at you. You will feel my touch, mortal. You will feel death. Next up is Yorm. He makes an attack, and he hits. He hits hard. Cleaves this thing down with his axe, and you can see that his axe has a bit of frost on it as it's coming down. It's glowing blue as these runes and sigils on it start to light up. Next up is Reek.
So I make an attack against it once again.
Roll to hit.
16 hit.
Does not hit.
Does not.
He
Okay.
laughs at you as you make a feeble attempt at hitting him. Foolish one. You will be next.
I try and use my scientific understanding to discern his weaknesses once again.
Okay, go ahead. 17.
22.
All right, you're able to discern his weaknesses, resistances, and immunities, and all that stuff. All right, so next up is Momexius.
All right, great. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing again. And I miss again. Oh my god. All right, so I'm just useless, guys.
You attempt to make another attack, but this whole situation is so vexing for you. What is this? A ghost? It's a specter? You don't know. And it's just frustrating all around, and you can't hit it. But now it's the king's turn, and you see he starts to grow in size. He gets a full size larger as he pushes you out of his space, and he points towards Atherin. He goes, you. Oh my god, sorry. Crits on Atherin.
Oh, rough.
He moved over to me.
No, he's pointing at you. He's
Oh.
making a ranged attack. Oh my Lord Jeebus. Well, at least the rolls are low. Okay, great. So he does a total of 10 necrotic and ice damage mixed. Make a con save, please.
Okay. Do you need my modifiers? I rolled a base 15.
No, you're able to resist. You feel an icy chill pulsate through you, but you're able to resist.
Okay.
And now he makes another attack against Momexius. But he's unable to hit you. He goes to swing at you, but you nimbly dodge out of the way. Atherin, you're up. Ooh, Reek is looking low. Momexius is looking not too good. Atherin's not that bad.
Which one of us is the lowest?
You see Reek almost bleeding out at this point.
Okay.
Weary.
Yeah, I'll use my last healing to heal up Reek. And then I'll take the dodge action with my bonus action.
Okay.
So Reek, you will receive another 8 health.
Oh, awesome.
Great. Now it's Yorm's turn. Makes an attack. And he does not hit. He's swinging wildly and he's screaming, "Curse you! Curse you, Spectre!" Next up is Reek.
So the Spectre being bigger in size now, I go straight for his balls.
Okay. You would go straight for where his balls once existed.
Yes, his spectral balls. That is where I aim with my fire stick.
Aim your fire stick at his spectral balls.
And I have an advantage now.
Didn't you rupture someone's testicles last session too?
Yes, it's quite
Nice.
effective.
Keep
So-
him up, Reek.
You're unable, even though you're going for his balls, you're unable to hit him.
18 doesn't hit.
Does not hit.
Oof. All right.
That's rough.
He looks down at you. He's like, "Going for my manhood, are you?" Momexius, it's up to you. Even though he's not bloodied, but it's up to you.
Fuck. All right, good. I'm just gonna go ahead and attack one more time. Let's see if I can miss some more. I can.
Yeah.
I rolled a fucking nat 2.
You keep trying.
Okay. I'm just gonna let my flame blade dissipate, so I can cast Healing Spirit, and I'm gonna put that on, I guess, Reek. So at the start of your turn, you're gonna get a d6 hit points.
I think we're adjacent,
Nice.
so you might be able to put it.
You could
in
probably
between
both
us.
benefit from this, I would say.
Okay, cool.
Great. So you summon this healing spirit. Would you describe how it looks? As you summon it?
Yeah. So it's this like blue spectral hyena. It's like this big giant hyena that hovers over the both of us right now.
Interesting. I like it. So
It's like laughing, and we can heal. It's like a healing laughter.
is this
And we're
like
oh, yes.
is this concentration or is it just cast?
It's concentration. That's why I had to give up the flame blade.
Ah, okay, I see. All right. Well, the Spectral King sees this spiritual hyena and he's not happy with it. He makes an attack on Momexius. You dare summon a foul spirit here? These are my halls.
How dare you call my hyena foul? It's got more of a sense of humor than you ever will.
He hits you with both of his attacks.
Fuck. Okay. So does that mean I have to do two con checks?
Just one con check.
Okay. What do I have to pass?
You have to pass. I believe it's your spell save DC.
Okay. So let's see if I can do it. Yes, I just passed.
You managed to maintain concentration, but you take a total of 17 cold
All
damage.
right. So I didn't have to do that con check. I'm down.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So you take 17 cold damage. I thought you had more. I thought you had 27.
I had 27, but then you did 11 damage to me before.
Oh,
It
I
didn't
didn't
reduce my
realize.
max HP, but I did take the damage.
Do you not have
So
that
I
reaction
am-
thing where you could take half cold damage, or is that only one time?
Oh, is it cold damage? Yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
I will do that again. Actually,
Okay, so that's what it is. It's cold.
I'll use another first level spell slot to take half.
Okay.
It was
Nice.
17, so that would be what? 8.
Yeah,
Nine?
let's call it 8.
Okay, I'll take 8.
So what are you at right now?
Now I'm at 7.
So Momexius looking bloody, Reek looking bloodied. Atherin, you're up.
Oh dear. Is the specter looking dissipated? Because it's not really bloodied, but
He's looking bloodied, but not very bloodied.
damn.
What are you thinking my HP is, Tom?
I'm thinking somewhere around 10.
I'm at 24.
How did you heal so
Oh,
much?
really?
Yeah, I mean, there was the temporary hit points from Momexius, and then there was the 2 heals from Atherin.
But you took damage from the Spectre.
Yeah, which
Okay.
took out the most of the temporary hit points.
Oh, okay. Well, one of your allies looking bloody.
Okay, that's a lot less scary. I guess I'll try to get some attacks in because the specter is doing too much. Plus I can't cast anyway, so like my other option was just to run in and use a potion. So first swing.
You still have that potion, huh, Momexius?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
19 does not hit.
Wow. Okay, then I miss.
Yeah, unfortunately. You make another swing with your chakrams and you're unable to hit it. And he starts to laugh at you guys even more. You foolish mortals. I will bring you to the grave. You will be mine. But Yorm lets out this giant scream. And he makes this attack. Hitting it. You can see his great axe is lighting up even more now. More of the runes and sigils on it are starting to light up. And he cleaves it out, giving a really good hit to it. Next up is Reek.